And the gentleman in question said, I would like to use your platform, partner with you to have Nigerian students benefit from this setup. I'm a Nigerian, I don't live in Nigeria. My business has never done anything in Nigeria, but I would like to break into the Nigerian market. What I'm doing, a lot of Indians are benefiting from it, but nobody from my country has benefited from it. After he had that conversation, Mr. Nedu went ahead and connected his manager and the gentleman in question, which is standard procedure. Now, we proceeded to have meetings. In the course of that meeting, they informed us that this initiative that they want to do, they would like to have it be in partnership with their platform. So, for publicity, events, marketing, to the funds, they would provide sponsorship, or that would be their partnership support. We gather his fans and his people to make and when we have hit a set, give the scholarships to students. Now the target was for 1,000 students, and the target was to achieve this in 2 years. If you're familiar with Instagram, I will send you to a particular hand. So the target was to 1,000 students over a course of 2 years. And per student, what it was going to cost, each student was £10,000. 2 years online in Nigeria, 2 years outside of Nigeria. That was the agreement. So for the first year, we agreed that we were going to have 3 events. One in Lagos, one in Abuja, and the other one in the UK. We also agreed that the one in Lagos was going to be the beginning of the initiative. We're going to formally launch the initiative. We're going to raise money during the one in Lagos, then we'll proceed to Abuja and London. All parties were aligned. We all agreed. This was in January 2024. They mandated us to immediately engage an event planner and a PR company to begin to put together the cost for this venture. I think the event planning company representative is around. Yes. So in January, we reached out to the event planner and gave them the brief to put together the plan for Lagos, Abuja, and London. Lagos being the first leg. They submitted a budget for Lagos and Abuja, and we're working on London whilst we were trying to finalize the event for Lagos. The budget was shared with this particular platform and their board of directors. They approved the budget, both the budget for publicity and the budget for the event in Lagos. They were given 3 budgets. One was for a hotel, one was for Ebony Life, and one was for Balmoral, Federal Palace. They chose, or we all agreed, to go for the Balmoral. And the reason we chose that was because since it was the first, we wanted to, for the sake of the brand, put out a good event. The event planner requested for 60% for her and her team to get to work, to tie down the Balmoral, to do all the necessary things that she needed to do. 60% was sent, it's okay. 60% as requested by her was made available for her to begin work. The money that was sent, 60% was about almost 34, 35 million, because her budget for the event, which they approved, was sitting at about almost 60 million. It was made available. Please, can I have that box? Immediately was made available to her. She and her team went to work to start to plan the event, right? So that fund was made available to her. There was a budget of 22 million that was supposed to cover 23 million, that was supposed to cover promotion before the event, during the event, and after the event. Because we saw it as a campaign. We didn't see it as once we do the event, all the money we needed will be raised. A press conference was had to brief the press. If you go on Google and search, you will see the press conference. So we had a meeting with the press. We explained to them. Everybody said, laudable initiative, 2,000 students, 1,000 students. It's a lot of money. How do you intend to raise the money? We explained to them, Mr. Nedu is going to be leveraging on his people to do donations, his friends to make donations. Now, one thing I must make clear is the donations for this scholarship goes to the social enterprise. So the accounts and the information that was being passed around belongs to the social enterprise, because Mr. Nedu made it very clear. I know how Nigeria is. I do not want anyone sent to my personal account. If you want to make a donation, make it straight to the social enterprise. Because for me, this is my legacy. I want to be able to say I was able to do this with my platform. We started the process for the event. We had conversations, we were making plans. The plan was after the event, we were going to have billboards all around Lagos calling for donations from all and sundry. We're going to be engaging blogs and platforms to continue to amplify before we begin to plan for the Abuja leg. I talked about Instagram. Please let me show you share. So this drive was being done through the Nedu Scholarship Foundation. If you go on Instagram, you will see the Nedu Scholarship Foundation. It has its N60. It has about 3,000 followers. All the information about the platform, what we're trying to do, the initiative, the link to make your donations, everything is available on that page. So NEDU SCHF, once you type it, you will see them. The first video you will see will be Mr. Nedu, and then you see subsequent videos explaining how you can be a part of and how you can benefit from the Scholarship Foundation. Where in the course of that, when we received the message from the partners that in the last 1 week, donations were trickling in, but they were not trickling in the speed they expected. And we made it clear to them that charity in Nigeria is not, if you're using the eyes of the UK or the US, where they're used to charity, where people will just donate money. It's still a growing culture here, and this is a new initiative. We haven't even had the launch. So people are going to donate, but they're going to take their time. We need to have the message saturate the industry. They said, okay, they came back a couple of days and said, oh, we're still concerned. We're not seeing what we expect. We're expecting that by now the whole of social media will be on fire. Well, like, that's not how it works. It's charity. It's not bad news. It's charity. It's going to take time. While we're having that back and forth, we have slated the 9th of March for the launch of the initiative. On the 5th of March, anybody who wants a copy of the Mr. Dian works for the platform that we were doing this in partnership with, sent an email informing us that they will no longer be part of the event. They will no longer be providing the support that they were supposed to provide, and they will be pulling out. The event was on the 9th, and we're getting this email on the 5th. That's about 4 days to the event. Once at this time, we understand the decision may come as a disappointment considering the effort you have that can go ahead and finish the event. He said, if you can, look to cause any unnecessary elements of the event. We can avoid having outstanding payments and mitigate any potential risk associated with the event's success. Rest assured, this decision is not a reflection of the quality of the work or your contributions. We value your expertise and dedication, and we are confident that together we will navigate through this period. We will monitor the situation, and after the success of the event, we will have a clear understanding of the outcome, and we can revisit the issue of releasing the remaining funds and discuss how to proceed in a mutual beneficial manner. That was the mail from Mr. Dian. He's their Director of Social Impact. He sent us that we did what we could to save the situation. We had the event at the Balmoral. We have pictures, we have videos, we have celebrities that attended, we have press people that attended. The event was had. People made some donations, people made pledges. Altogether, I think pledges and donations, pledge was about 18 to 19 million. Donations was about 4 million, 4 million, 4.1. Actual donations that night, but pledges came to about 19 million. So it was a successful event. We wrapped it up. We had auctions. Several notable Nigerians